Good morning, good morning. It's Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Hey, I've been doing real life stuff. Haven't really been on the YouTuber streets at all, really, so not real sure what's going on. Haven't really been watching YouTube a lot. I've been busy doing stuff this week. Fixing to go to the pool today. Hung out with my friends yesterday. So I figured I'd do a chill stream and smoke out with y'all and just chitty chat since I haven't talked to y'all and it seems like forever, which I know it hasn't been forever, but it feels like it because I just do lives whenever I feel like it now. It's not something I set up or anything like that. I just do it when I feel like it. So I hope everyone's having a wonderful Sunday fucking morning. Like I said, like how they do Monster Truck, it's Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Sunday is fun day. So I hope everyone's had a good weekend. I hope everybody had a good week last week. I'm just chilling like a villain. Let's see, should I smoke some blackberry gelato? I've got Girl Scout cookie, and I have Great White. Good morning, Janie. Love you, honey. How are you, girl? What you smoking on this morning, girl? I have two concentrates and then I have flour, but I think I'm going to smoke some concentrate this morning. But it's lovely seeing the Miss Beautiful Janie and AR in here. Love you, girl. Glad to see you this morning. Hope everything's been going well. To the two people hiding in the bushes, you don't have to hide in the bushes. You're more than welcome to chat in the chat. It's just little old me up here. I'm not mean or evil. Ooh, lemon haze. That sounds good. I'm going to do the blackberry gelato this morning. That's what I'm doing. Blackberry gelato and concentrate is what I'm smoking on this morning, Janie. And like I was saying, Janie, I don't know if you were in here a little bit ago. I've been so busy this week. I really haven't been on YouTube or the YouTube streets. Um, I did see some dumb shit with Johnny Goble. I just want to say that I stand with Triple T and Miss Lori. I view Triple T as my big brother, and I view Tim and Lori as family. So I will always stand with Triple T and Miss Lori. And in my opinion, fucking old gobble nuts got in a cheap shot because if it was really toe to toe, Tim would have fucking cleaned the fucking parking lot with that dude. So that's all I got to say about that. That's the only thing that I've seen that's gone on, really. Yeah, I know. Same shit, different day, right, Janie? For real. For real, for real. Yeah. I don't know. Now that summer's here, I'm doing a lot of different stuff. My daughter leaves in August, the end of August to start college. So I've been spending as much time as I can with her, because her college is like a 5-hour drive away from where we live. So I've been trying to spend as much time as I can with her before she got to go off to college. So there's that. I love chatting with you, Miss Janie. Oh my goodness, it's my ghosty. Hi, ghosty. I haven't seen you in forever, and that's because I haven't been live. And I haven't been going to other people's lives because I've just been busy doing real life shit, going to the pool, going out with my friends. Summertime is like the best time. I'm always busy, so I love it. But Ghosty, I've missed you. How have you been, sir? Are you out there behaving yourself or are you starting trouble, Ghosty? So I hope you've been behaving yourself, sir. It's always good to see you in here, Ghost, for real, for real. Summertime is tan time. Yeah, it is, girl. I've been laughing at Trump supporters. Oh, that's what you've been doing? Okay, cool. I don't really do the political shit. I don't get into the political shit. I don't like politics. I don't like talking about politics. So, so yeah, there's that. Now there's three people in the bushes. It's just me, Janie, and Ghost up here. I don't know why people have to hide in the bushes. Like, there's people that have admitted to sitting in the bushes and watching my show. Why can't you type in chat? It's just little old me up here. It's just me, Ghost of Shadows, and Janie this morning. And Janie and Ghost aren't going to do nothing to you in chat. But I don't know. I guess they feel like they can't chat. Maybe they don't want to get caught over here on this side of the tracks. But hey, you're in the bushes. Might as well hit that like. Ghosty, Janie, please hit that like button for me. So, oh, and you've been doing a little trolling? Yeah, I bet you've been doing more than just a little trolling, Ghost. Wink, wink. See, Ghost, I like when you give nice emojis. Oh, thank you, Janie. I appreciate it, honey. Ghost, why are you making me sad this morning? I thought we were friends, Ghost. Why you do me like that, sir? See, I even like that emoji, Ghosty. But now my feelings are hurt. You hit the dislike. That's not nice, Ghost. Not nice. Not nice. So, Janie Ghost, besides the Triple T gobble nuts shit, did anything else go on this week? Because, like I said, I really have not been around. And the stuff I seen about Triple T was sent to me on IG, so it wasn't like I seen that on YouTube either. It like took a while for it to come up in my feed, which I don't know why, because I followed Tim and Lori, but so he don't have anyone to play with. Oh yes, I do, Jane. Hey, hey now. Come on, Ghost. We started off great this morning with silly emojis. Don't start the mean mugging emojis. I don't like the mean emojis. Crazy patties after Creek Squad. Are you talking about Upchurch's mom? Is that the patty you're talking about? Janie, you've been watching and commenting. Uh, I don't watch nothing about Creek Squad at all. Oh, okay, yeah, so you are talking about his mom, okay. God, I even forgot about her. Like, I know that's his mom, but if you had just said Upchurch's mom, I wouldn't have been able to remember her name. So, but yeah, that's freaking weird. I have no respect for Upchurch at all. I mean, I used to like him back in the day. Like, I liked his music. My son was the one that kind of turned me on to Ryan and Adam and Demon, like all that type of genre of music was introduced to me by my son. But I can't. I'm fucking over like Upchurch. Like, I don't know what his deal is. I don't care what his deal is. He's a fucking wackadoo, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, though. And I could care less what Creek Squad thinks of me saying it either. I'm not saying nothing bad. I'm just saying that's how I feel and that's my opinion. Yeah, Ryan forgave her, but she's still running around attacking. Yeah, I don't keep up with that. I don't like her. She's nuts. I like Ryan's music. I like Ryan's early music, like YZ, Holler Boys, um, Die Tonight, stuff like that. The last couple of albums he's put out, I've been like, I could take it or leave it, quite frankly. So I don't have any respect for Ryan, like him talking on pretty basically everyone else that's in that genre. Like he speaks bad of Jelly Roll. How the fuck are you gonna say you're a bigger artist than Jelly Roll when Jelly Roll is played on mainstream radio? You don't ever hear Upchurch's shit on mainstream radio, and his shit will never be on mainstream radio. He isn't going to make it into the mainstream. He thinks he's such a better country rapper or country singer or whatever the fuck they want to say their genre is. He wants to act like he's like the messiah of this genre of music, and he's really not. He's really starting to look fucking like just dumb. So I've never really cared for Ryan's mom, Patty. I thought when she first started talking to Gobble Nuts and started sending him and his wife money, I knew right then and there something was wrong because somebody like Gobble, if they were freaking, if I was, someone like Upchurch and I had someone like Gobble starting all that bullshit with me, I wouldn't want to talk to that dude. I would want nothing to do with that dude. I'd be putting him on a watch list. He needs to keep friends and family out of business. He does, but he never will, Janie. That is one thing that I've noticed about Upchurch is he loves to surround himself with yes men. If you're not going to be like, oh yes, Ryan, you're amazing. Yes, Ryan, you're this. Yes, Ryan, you're correct. Yes, Ryan. Yes, Ryan. Yes, Ryan. If you're not going to yes man him to death, then he thinks you're a piece of shit. Well, not everybody wants to be a yes man to Ryan. So there's that. Yeah. I just, I think the whole thing is stupid. I really think he needs to get his head in check. He does have a child. He needs to be, a responsible parent. And I don't think Ryan's responsible with anything. Exactly, Ghost. Ryan, stop doing drugs. Drugs are bad, okay? Yes, Ghost, you are right. Look, there's something that I agree with Ghost on. All right, all right. Me and Ghosty on the same page. Great minds think alike, Ghosty. Yeah, he really does need to stop doing drugs. Like, you can tell that he is doing something. I'm not going to say what I think he's doing because that's just my opinion and none of us really know what he's doing. But there is a huge difference from the Upchurch that I followed in the beginning when YZ first came out and the Holler Boys first came out. Country with Demon Jones and Adam, Die Tonight with, you know, Upchurch and Adam. They're just, you can tell he's doing something, whether it's Adderall or whatever. He is off his damn rocker. And I'm sorry, like, I understand his girlfriend loves him and she's got a kid with him, but I don't even know if I was in her situation with the way he behaves, if I would even trust him alone with the kid because he's such a fucking weirdo. I'm not saying he would do anything bad to his kid, but because he gets so wrapped up in his own bullshit, I could see him like getting into an online fight on the internet and like leaving his daughter in a playpen or a crib and like not really checking on her because he's too busy with what's going on the interwebs. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he would ever hurt his child in any which way. He would never hurt Bethany, the mother of his child, in any way. I'm just saying, like, it's got to be exhausting for Bethany because it's instead of just taking care of one kid, she's taking care of two. Ryan acts like the biggest child I've ever met for his age. The way he behaves and conducts himself is like a spoiled little brat. And I think it has a lot to do with drugs. But I don't know Upchurch. I don't hang out with Upchurch, so I can't say for a fact that he is or isn't on drugs. I think he is, and that's my personal opinion. So there's that. So he don't want to be mainstream. He done good for himself. He did good for himself, but Janie, don't let him lie when he says he don't want to be mainstream. That's why he's so pissed off at Jelly, because Jelly did make it into mainstream. Like Upchurch thought, oh, I'm the best thing in this genre. I'm like the Elvis of this genre, and he don't even make it mainstream when he wants to be mainstream. He's just saying now he don't want to be mainstream because Jelly's gone mainstream and he don't like that. Anyone that does better than Upchurch, he's got an issue with them, and that's stupid in my opinion. Janie, he does not. I love you, Janie. I will let that slide. He is not called Cryhoon. I know you like to get me worked up, Janie. You know how I feel about my Adam. And listen, Janie, like I when my son introduced me like to this genre of music, I always liked Upchurch's music and I liked his YouTube videos, but it was because he reminded me so much of my son. And, my son doesn't do any drugs. He smokes weed. That's it. Hey, half pack luggage, how are you? You bumped your you bumped your head, lady. Hey, I have not bumped my head, half pack luggage. I stand with Adam Calhoun. I got the Goon Squad tattooed on me. So, you know who, Janie. Quit fucking with me, girl. I love you, though, Janie. I love you. And y'all can tease me as much as you want about Adam Calhoun. It's fine. I'm just fucking with y'all. I don't take that shit to heart. Everybody has their own opinion. But yeah, back when I first was introduced to like the Ryan Upchurch. Good morning, Rip It. How are you, honey? Love you, girl. Um, he did. Upchurch really reminded me a lot of my son. And my granddaughter, she used to, when she was 4, she used to say that Upchurch was her boyfriend. And I'd be like, nope, he's my boyfriend. She'd be like, Nanny, those are fighting words. So yeah, my granddaughter, her first little crush was on Ryan Upchurch at 4, but yeah. I'm doing very good today, Rip It. I hope you are. I hope everyone's had an amazing weekend. I hope everybody had a good week last week. I've just been so busy doing so much other stuff. Yes, Janie, I asked you how you were this morning, girl. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. Things are getting weird out there on the YouTuber streets. Too hot, too hot. Shit. I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning and it was already 79 degrees. It's already like 83, 84 out. It's going to be hot today. Ooh, 103 where you are today, Rip It? Yeah. We're supposed to get to like 90, anywhere between 95 and 98, but with the humidity and the heat index, it'll take it to about 100. So, yeah. Fucking, I hate the summers here. It's hot as Satan's butthole, and fucking mosquitoes run rampant in the summer here. So, but yeah, it's gonna be a hot day. A very hot day. I lost so many trees during the storm last year and now don't have any shade over at my house. It sucks. Yeah, I know there's not a lot of shade like in the courtyard. My unit faces out into the courtyard, but the way it's situated, the sun doesn't beat down into my screened in porch until like 1 o'clock, from like 1 to 4, and that's when it's like the hottest part of the day. So it sucks. It really sucks. So has anyone got anything? Is my link pinned over on street or on YouTube side, y'all? Because if anybody would like to hit the link, you're more than welcome to. You don't have to if you don't want to. I don't want anyone to feel like they're peer pressured to come up and talk to me on panels. So if you want to, it's there. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Yeah, we can go to the beach a lot, Rip It, but um like I'll go in ocean water like up to my waist. There's this one beach that we all go to where like the water's crystal clear blue and you can see to the bottom. So I'll go swimming out there, but like if we're at a different beach and the water like is kind of brackish, I won't get in it. If I can't see to the bottom, I'm not getting in it. And you would get jealous of the beach for about 5 minutes, Rip It. When you have the beach 24/7 and it's hotter than Satan's wiener out, yeah, the beach thing becomes like that's like for people in their 20s and shit to go out and dick off and stuff. Like, I'm not big on it. We just have rivers. See, I would take a river over a beach actually any day, but yeah, the only beach water I get into is if I can see the bottom. And when I rented my apartment, um, there were certain things I wanted when I moved in, when I was looking for a place, period. And it was that they had a pool, they have laundry on site, and a dishwasher. And I got all of that. So, damn, you're allergic to chlorine? That sucks. How hot is Satan's wiener? As hot as it is in Florida. Doesn't Florida look like the devil's wiener half packed? Yeah, it's hotter than Satan's balls out. So there's that half packed. But it's good to see you, sir. That's crazy that you're allergic to chlorine. Yeah. Um, like we have hot springs and stuff like that here, and we do have some rivers that you can go like tubing in and stuff. One is called Peace River. It's really nice to go out there and go camping and kayaking and all of that shit. So yeah, just gonna go to the pool today. So that's what I'll be doing. Have to blow up my air mattress for the pool today. I know I have my freaking bicycle pump. I'm gonna have to find it because I'm not all about to sit here and try to blow up a huge fucking float by myself. Oh man, you guys. I ordered all of these pictures, my daughter's graduation pictures, prom pictures, freaking senior pictures. And it's so weird because I ordered them all at the same time, but I got the prom pictures and the graduation pictures, but I haven't gotten her senior pictures yet. It's kind of crazy, but she an adult, she good to go. She graduated with a really high score, like she had straight A's all through school, even senior year, all through school. She had straight A's. So, but what's everybody else doing today? Anybody got any plans for today? It sucks bad if the town's pool is even too strong. Yeah, that, I mean, I've never heard of anyone allergic to chlorine. But there's also like a lot of the swimming pools here are saltwater pools. So when you do a saltwater pool, I don't think you use chlorine. I think you use something else, but I don't think it's chlorine. So have you ever tried to go swimming in a saltwater pool? Rip it. You make a good ripper rat. Oh, you going fishing? I hope you catch a lot of good fish. Good luck with that. I love fishing half packed. I love fishing. I love fishing. So, oh dang it! I gotta go in the house and grab some flour. Ugh. Where is my flour? What did I do with it? Found it. So, yeah, it's fucking pretty warm out, you guys. Pretty fucking warm out. Shit sucks. Yeah, my lungs close right up. Oh yeah, that's oh you so you have tried a saltwater. Oh no, you haven't. Maybe try a saltwater pool, Rip it. Because I mean, I know they use chemicals, but I don't think it's like chlorine. Because I've had a couple of friends that have had saltwater pools, but I've never asked them either, like if it takes chlorine or what it takes. I wouldn't know. But I do know a lot of people have switched to saltwater pools here. I guess it's a little bit easier to take care of, I suppose. So, but son of a biscuit. Sorry, I had to clean out the bowl real quick. My bad. My bad. Oh, you guys. So, I've had a great week. I've had a great weekend. Hung out with my friend yesterday. Had a good time. Had a good time. You take your kayak in the ocean. I take my well, when I've gone kayaking with my friends, we go in the ocean and we also paddleboard in the ocean. Sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to cough in y'all's ear like that. But yeah, like we take kayaks in the ocean, we take freaking our paddle boards in the ocean. So, but yeah, I mean, I'll even go out in the ocean like waist deep and I'll fish right out in the middle of the ocean. You know, I don't mind being into the water up to my waist, fishing in the middle of the water. Like, I have no problem doing that. It's fun. And we're starting to get a lot of rain now that it's summertime. Thank God. Our rainy season is always summertime for here. Oh, they do have chlorine in them too, Janie. See, I wasn't sure. I wasn't quite sure. So I don't think they use like a lot of chlorine though. I don't know. You would be scared to go out in the water up to your waist and fish. I have pictures of me up in the water to my waist fishing. I caught a redfish. I took a picture of me in the water with it. Like, yeah, I've gone out into waist deep water and have fished to get better fish. I've done that lots of times. It's not really scary. When you can see to the bottom of the ocean when you're in it, it's not that scary. Now, if you can't see to the bottom, if it's all dark at the bottom, bitch, I ain't get no. If I can't see the bottom, I ain't doing it. So that's the only time it's scary is when the water is dark and you can't see because there's bigger fish the deeper the water is and the colder the water is. So yeah, that's the only thing that would make me scared though, Rip it. Other than that, I'll go right out in the ocean and fish. I don't give a shit. Like I put up a picture on IG of my new tattoo. I have a fishing hook tattooed on my hand that I just got done on the 13th. So yeah, I have a fishing hook on my hand. That's how much I get down when it comes to fishing. Have I ever seen Jaws? Yes, I have seen Jaws, and I'll tell you what, I've caught sharks before. My son has caught sharks. My son has caught a Goliath grouper. My one friend caught like an 8-foot Nerf shark. I've caught spoon-billed sharks. I've caught um, other like tiny sharks. I've caught gars before, alligator gars, snook, like all of that. But yeah, like I go in the summertime at night is the best time to go shark fishing because the water cools down so they come up more to the surface. I'll go shark fishing all night long. Like I'm not afraid to catch a shark. My kayak is built for the ocean. Rip it. Yeah. There is difference between kayaks and I've taken kayaks out into the ocean and fished off of a kayak. I don't really like fishing off of a kayak because it's more of like a balancing act. If I'm going to go out in the water, I'd rather just walk out in it and fish. But like if I want to catch like let's say a shark, we go fishing underneath this bridge. We'll take the kayaks out to the pilings and run our line, hold it in our hand as we kayak out and drop like a 50-aught and drop fucking all the gear, big ass chunk of bonita on it and drop it by the piling and then bring the kayak back to land. That way your pole line gets out, your line gets further out because you're taking it out. So I do that a lot. Don't the water pull you out? So how do you stand there and fish? It's when you're in, up to water to like your waist. If it's not really choppy out, the water really doesn't pull you. Now, like if it's if the tide's going out, you might, depending on how strong the tide is, but it's not, I've never been knocked over while I've been fishing, like being in the water. Um, like some of the waves will come up and hit me in my mouth or, in my eye or whatever. But yeah, no, I can stand there and fish. I plant my feet. I always wear aqua socks. But when I'm standing in the ocean fishing, I like push my feet way down into the sand to kind of like anchor myself. So, how to catch catfish by my hand and then stand in the ocean. Yeah, I won't do that noodling. That's called noodling half packed. I am not fucking I don't like catfish. I don't like catching them. I don't like eating them. I don't even consider a catfish a real fucking fish. So yeah, no, I'm not sticking my arm into some dark hole to have a big old fucking stupid catfish hook onto my arm. Like fuck that. Nope, not doing that. Not doing that at all. Not at all. Yeah, I could never noodle. That's one thing, like, I have no interest in. That and fly fishing, and it's only because fly fishing, it's like it's temperamental, and I don't care for it. And I'd totally rather go saltwater fishing than freshwater fishing as well. So, there's that. Ugh. I can't wait to go up to the pool today. Gonna get some sun. Luggage, do you ever see whales and big sharks? I've seen like really big sharks out here rip it. I've seen like we have like dolphins and stuff like that. I mean, if you go way out into the water, like yeah, you'll see like orcas, but not really orcas, but like you'll see like tiny whales and stuff like that, like not a big huge whale. Um there's this one place that's got a dock and it's on the beach. The dock runs off of the beach. I've gone out there as a teenager. I went out there one time. My cousin came to visit from Ohio. We were like 13 and we were swimming up underneath the pier and a whole bunch of dolphins came up and like they let us touch them, everything. They swam around us. We touched them. It was awesome. So, oh, but yeah. Yeah, I've seen tons of big sharks. I've seen shit. One guy one day was fishing and he caught like 6 spoon-billed sharks, which kind of looks like a hammerhead shark, but it like doesn't come to squares. It's kind of like all rounded, but they look like a tiny version of a hammerhead. Oh. So, but yeah, I just thought I'd come on here and do a little live, check on everyone, see how everyone was doing. Hope everyone's been behaving themselves. I haven't seen my green Irish square in a minute, but he's still around. Know that, you guys. He's still around. That's my cow. No one can steal the Irish green square from me. That is my little cow who landed in my pasture. So back off. Oh man. What time is it? 7:11. Oh, y'all, it's 7:11. I'm not far from Pismo. Pismo. I can't ever say it right, but yeah, I know where you're at. You're about like 3 hours. Well, no, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, but That's a nice beach, though. Like Sanibel Beach is like the best beach where I'm from. Then there's a really nice beach in Naples too. So, but all right. Well, I guess nobody else really has anything to say. I don't really have nothing else to say. I just was bored and figured I'd do a little live. So, I hope everybody has a very good Sunday. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'll be live next week sometime, but until then, I love y'all. Much love, much respect, much support. Hit the like on the, yeah, it's in California, not Florida. Yeah, I know. I'm thinking of a different beach that's on the West Coast. It starts with the P, I think it's Pompano. I might be thinking of Pompano Half Packed. Yeah, I know that, it sounded familiar. I've been to California before, but I'm thinking of the one that's down here that starts with a P. My bad, sorry, my bad, half pack, my bad. So, I remember going to California, my, aunt and uncle lived out there, and a big ass shark, beached itself because it went into labor and was, like, having all these baby sharks. I got to see that, that was pretty cool, but I can't remember what the name of that beach was, but all right, you guys, I love y'all. Hit the like on the way out. I'll see you soon. Y'all have an amazing Sunday, and I'll talk to y'all later. Love y'all. Bye.